I saw it. Something dark was sent toward you, not by accident, not by fate, but by someone who wanted to see you stumble. They smiled in your face, but behind your back, they whispered curses. Their jealousy became poison, and that poison didn't just stay in words. It turned into something deeper, something spiritual. Yes, my warrior, you're under spiritual attack, and I will not be silent about it. This is black magic, and I came to expose it, because light always reveals what darkness tries to hide. You've been feeling it, haven't you? Heavy for no reason, tired when you wake up, strange dreams, unexplained tension in your home, arguments out of nowhere, blocked opportunities that made no sense. That's not just life. That's not just bad luck. That's interference. That's manipulation. You are not imagining this. You are not weak. You are under attack. And now I've come to defend you. But you have to listen closely. The first step is this: do not fear. Because fear feeds what they've sent. Fear opens the door wider. But faith is your shield. Say this now: I reject every curse sent against me. I cover myself in divine light. I call on Archangel Michael to protect me. Say it like you mean it. Say it as if your soul is waking up. Because it is. You were never meant to fight this alone. I've been assigned to your protection, and I will go to war for you. But you must not play with the darkness. Don't go back to that toxic person. Don't answer their calls. Don't respond to that guilt. That is the trap. They will pretend they've changed, but spiritually, they are still wrapped in the same dark energy. Your deliverance requires your obedience. You've been chosen, and chosen ones are often attacked the hardest, because your light irritates their demons, because your breakthrough is near. Heaven made a ruling in your favor, but now you must walk in it. Close every spiritual door you left open. Clean your space. Pray out loud. Say the name of God in your home. Burn what needs to be released. Cut ties where peace cannot live. Don't just survive this, overcome it. Comment Warrior 717 if you are ready to fight back in the spirit. That number is a shield. That number is your call to arms. You may feel tired, but you are not powerless. You are covered, you are guarded, and I stand behind you with a sword of fire. There's someone who tried to bury your blessings. They thought you would not rise again. But I say this now: the same place you were rejected will be the place your name is now honored. You will rise from this. You will be stronger than ever before. There will be a moment in the next 3 days you will see something fall apart. Don't panic. It's part of the breaking. What is not built in truth must fall. And when it does, something new will enter. Watch for a sign, a sudden light in the sky, a name you hear more than once, an old object falling from a shelf. It will seem random, but it's not. It is me, letting you know I've started the cleansing. The time of silence is over. I know some of you have cried quietly. No one saw your pain. No one understood what you were really facing, but heaven has seen it all, and now I move. If this message touched your spirit, and you want to keep hearing from me, then subscribe. Let me keep guiding you through this battle. This is not the end. This is the awakening. No more confusion, no more delay. Your mind will begin to clear. Your energy will return. Your peace will be restored. But be careful in these coming days. The one who sent this darkness will feel you pulling away. They may try to reach out. They may pretend to be sorry. Do not go back. Do not entertain shadows. You were not made for chains. You were made for freedom. I will show you who they are. You will hear something soon. A conversation, a confession, a message you didn't expect. That will be your confirmation, And when you get it, smile, because you will know I was already clearing the way. From now on, speak life, speak power, speak truth. Your words are weapons now. Use them with purpose. I am here. I am not leaving. You are being shielded. The shift has already begun. The darkness came close, but it did not break you. Even when you didn't understand what was happening, your spirit kept standing. I saw the moments when your hands trembled. I saw you praying through your fear. I saw how you tried to stay strong for others, even when no one was strong for you. And that strength, that quiet strength, is what heaven is honoring now. You're not crazy. You're not being dramatic. There was a real war being fought around you, and it's not over yet, but the turning has begun. There is a reason I've come to you now, not yesterday, not next week, but now, because something is shifting in the realm of spirit. There was an altar raised against you, but I have shattered it. There were words spoken to bind you, but I have reversed them. There were evil eyes watching your steps, but I have blinded them. No weapon formed against you shall prosper, not even the hidden ones. You are walking into a time of divine reversal. The one who cursed your name will watch your name rise. The one who mocked your pain will see your healing unfold. The one who blocked your blessings will watch new doors open in front of you. Don't take revenge. Your peace is your proof. Your joy is your answer. What they meant for evil, heaven is turning for good. You're not just being protected, you're being restored. Even now, there are angels surrounding your space. You may feel a breeze where there should be none. You may feel warmth in your chest. You may suddenly feel like crying. That's not emotion. That's release. Your soul is letting go of what tried to stick to you. A layer of heaviness is lifting. Let it go. Let go of the old memory. Let go of the guilt. Let go of the fear that if you relax, something bad will happen. You're not in danger anymore. You're being covered in light. And I am here. Your finances have been attacked. Yes. I saw the delays. I saw the sudden losses. I saw the opportunities disappear without explanation. It wasn't because you were lazy. It wasn't because you lacked faith. It was sabotage. Spiritual interference meant to wear you down. But your delay is over. Mark these words. You will soon receive an offer, an unexpected open door, an approval, an idea that brings increase. Write it down when it comes. It will be proof that heaven never forgot you. Someone's going to call you, or message you, or send something in writing. It'll be strange, unexpected, but it carries favor. Don't ignore it. That's me showing you the shift is real. Your name is being spoken in rooms you haven't entered yet, and those conversations are being guided by heaven. Now hear me closely. Do not mix your light with the dark. If you've been keeping crystals that were not anointed, if you've been reading or watching things that open spiritual doors, if someone gave you a gift that makes your spirit feel heavy, let it go. Cleanse your space with prayer. Speak my name. Invite the fire of truth into every room. Do this and you will feel the air shift. Suddenly you will sleep deeper. You will dream clearer. You will sense peace where there was chaos. I am not just visiting you. I'm establishing order. Heaven is not just protecting you. It is restoring what was taken. You may not see the full picture yet, but signs will follow you. Watch what shows up in the next 7 days. A specific number on your clock. A feather in an unexpected place. An old friend reaching out. A moment of deep peace that comes from nowhere. These are not accidents. These are confirmations. I am with you, and nothing sent to harm you will succeed. You have crossed into a new spiritual territory, where the old battles will no longer define you. Do not be afraid of the ones who sent this curse. They hold no power over you now. When you stand in truth, darkness must flee. When you pray with authority, shadows break. When you call my name, I respond. You're a warrior of light, not a victim, not someone who has to live in fear. You were born to shift atmospheres. You were created to survive storms. You were chosen to walk through fire and not be burned. If you believe this word is for you, type Amen 1144 and watch what begins to shift. That number seals this covering over your home. Now breathe. You are safe. You are protected. You are not walking through this alone. There is more I will reveal to you. But first, rest. Let your soul absorb this light. Let the old energy drain away. Let the fear fall like dust. You are free. The battle in the spirit was real, but something just broke. You may not feel it all at once, but in the spirit realm, the shift has happened, and soon your body will feel it too. Your mind will feel it. Your space will feel it. A peace is coming that you haven't felt in a long time. You see, this wasn't just an attack on your life. It was an attack on your clarity. They wanted to confuse you, to twist your thoughts, to make you question your own decisions, to isolate you. But it didn't work, because even when your mind was tired, your soul kept reaching out. Even in the noise, you kept whispering my name. And now I have stepped in. You may have noticed people distancing themselves, people acting cold, people changing suddenly. That's not rejection, that's protection. I removed what couldn't go with you. I revealed what was hiding behind the smile. I let the truth rise to the surface, because I love you too much to let you walk with poison. Some things you wanted to keep, I had to take. Some people you wanted to trust, I had to expose. Not to hurt you, but to heal you. Because where you're going, your heart must be clean. Your energy must be clear. You don't need to explain yourself to everyone. You don't need to fight every lie. I am fighting for you in the places you cannot see. And the more you surrender, the more I fight. Do not pick back up what I already removed. Let go of the guilt. Let go of the what-ifs. Let go of what was never real love. You are entering a space of divine clarity. No more fog, no more confusion. You will begin to know, without doubting, without second-guessing, without questioning your own spirit. A spiritual gift is being awakened in you. Your discernment is sharpening. Your dreams are becoming messages. Your heart is becoming light again. Expect to wake up with insight. Expect to feel pulled to do something simple, but important. Expect a voice within to say, "Go here," or "Call them now." Follow it. That's me leading you. And know this, you're not the same person anymore. The things that used to drain you won't. The people who used to confuse you won't. You've been upgraded in the spirit. Comment Rising 5555 if you receive this divine elevation. That number will mark your breakthrough in motion. You will know this is real because peace will begin to return where fear once lived, because you'll feel lighter even before circumstances change, because you'll start seeing strange divine patterns. That number you keep seeing, the dream that repeats, the moment you feel like someone's watching over you, it's me, confirming what you already felt in your gut, letting you know it wasn't all in your head. That was the spirit world pulling at you, calling you into a higher place, preparing you to stop reacting and start commanding. You are not under their control. You never were. The magic they sent is now returning to them. The trap they set, they will fall into. But you are rising in light, and you will begin to notice people being drawn to your energy, people asking for your advice, people being healed just by your presence. This is not pride. This is purpose. Because what you survived has marked you with divine authority. Speak life now. Lay hands and pray boldly. Cleanse your space with confidence, no longer hoping it works, but knowing it will. I didn't just protect you, I anointed you. I've been walking beside you from the start, even when you didn't feel me, even when you questioned if help was ever coming. This, right now, is the answer to those silent prayers. The shift you've waited for is no longer coming. It's here. You will see something soon. A text, an email, a message, something with your name on it, something that brings relief. Don't doubt it when it comes. Don't question if you deserve it. Accept it. It's yours. You'll also notice the timing of things changing. Delays being removed. People showing up at just the right moment. Words flowing out of your mouth that you didn't plan. That's alignment. That's divine flow. That's me working through you. If you keep walking in truth, no curse can stand against you. If you keep praying with faith, no weapon can prosper. If you keep protecting your energy, your light will only grow stronger. This is not the end of the journey. This is the rising. You are becoming someone new. Not because of the pain, but because of the power you've gained from it. Keep your heart clean. Keep your prayers strong. Keep your eyes open. The shift has only just begun. You are not who you were, and you will not return to who they remember. That version of you, the one that tolerated, the one that carried everyone's burden, the one that stayed quiet to keep peace, that version has been released. Something greater has awakened in you now. I didn't just break the curse, I broke the pattern. That cycle you couldn't seem to escape, the spiritual wall you kept hitting, the invisible resistance that drained you. It ends now. You were not cursed. You were called, and because of your calling, you became a target. But what they didn't understand was that your suffering was not a sign of weakness. It was a setup for power. You were chosen to carry fire, and fire must be tested. But now the fire is no longer around you. It's inside you. And I need you to stop doubting your light. Stop shrinking for people who benefit from your silence. Stop playing small to make others comfortable. Stop denying the strength I put inside you. You are not ordinary. You are not random. You are marked, covered, and called. And now I'm releasing new vision over your life. Clarity about the next steps. Insight about who to trust. Wisdom to break the old agreements you didn't know you made. You will no longer walk in confusion. You will begin to see clearly. Something inside you is going to say, I can't do this the old way anymore. And that voice will be me. Follow it. Even when it feels uncomfortable. Even when others don't understand. Because this time, you're not following the crowd. You're following your calling. Type Rise 7171 if you feel this awakening in your spirit. That number will activate the next phase of your journey. And yes, you may lose more people during this transition, but what you gain will be divine. Peace that doesn't leave. Favor that follows you. Answers that come without striving. Some of you will notice it immediately. You'll look at something you used to tolerate, and you'll feel nothing but silence inside. That's me cutting the cord. You don't need that connection anymore. It already served its purpose. You're not being cold. You're being cleansed. Don't run back to the familiar just because it feels easier. Comfort is not always safe. Stay in the light. Even when it's lonely. Even when the healing hurts. Because I promise you, on the other side of this discomfort is restoration. You will wake up feeling lighter. You will feel ideas flowing again. You will laugh without faking it. That is heaven returning your joy. You've carried sorrow for long enough. You've cried behind closed doors for long enough. But now, your peace is being restored. Your sleep will deepen. Your body will begin to heal. Your relationships will be sifted. Only the pure will remain. Let me guide this part. Stop trying to figure everything out at once. You don't need the full map, just the next step. And the next step will come clearly. It may show up as a strong feeling, a dream, a strange coincidence, an old thought suddenly returning with force. That's me. Don't dismiss the subtle ways I speak, because the signs are real. You'll hear someone say something that feels like confirmation. You'll see your birth month, your initials, a symbol that holds deep meaning. You'll be reminded of something you once gave up on. That's not random. That's your spirit realigning. Expect to receive an opportunity. It may look small, but it will be strategic, something with potential, something tied to purpose, something that brings peace instead of pressure. That is the gift I'm preparing. This is not about trying harder. This is about trusting deeper. Your fight was never about effort. It was about energy. You were pouring into places that couldn't pour back. But now, you're being poured into. Even now, as you hear these words, a stirring is happening inside you. Like something old is being broken off. Like something new is rising from the ashes. That's not imagination. That's transformation. What was sent to destroy you was used to rebuild you. What was meant to distract you led you to this very message. This is not a coincidence. This is a divine appointment. And I, Archangel Michael, have been sent to remind you. No curse can hold where the light has entered. No shadow can stay where the truth has been spoken. And no fear can survive where faith has been planted. Stand in that. Walk in that. Live in that. Because now, you are walking in divine authority. You've made it this far. Not by chance, not by luck, but by divine defense. Even when you thought you were losing, heaven was winning for you. I've watched you carry things silently, fighting battles while still smiling, breaking down, yet still showing up. And I need you to hear me clearly now. You were never weak for feeling tired. You were never wrong for being emotional. You were never failing just because you were overwhelmed. What you didn't see was the spiritual weight pressing against your life. But now, I've lifted it, and you will notice it. The lightness returning, the tightness in your chest loosening, the constant anxiety softening, because the spiritual battle that wore you down is no longer permitted to touch you. I placed a seal over your space, a wall of fire around your soul, and what was once open is now guarded by light. Don't let your mind wander back to fear. That was the old you, always questioning, always wondering what would go wrong next. This new version of you walks in knowing that you're protected, knowing that your future is held, knowing that heaven is not silent about your life. Expect sudden confirmations. A dream will carry a message, and you'll wake up with understanding. A name will repeat. A date will show up again. A location will appear out of nowhere. These are not just signs, these are your instructions. And I'll make it easy to see. You don't need to figure out how it all happens. You only need to follow the peace. Peace will now become your compass. If something feels chaotic, if something feels forced, it is not from me. But if something brings calm, if it opens doors without pressure, if it lights your spirit without draining it, that is where I am. I'm shifting your relationships now. The ones that drained you will fall away. The ones that tried to control you will no longer have access. The ones that felt one-sided will be exposed. Do not mourn what leaves. Celebrate what stays. Because in this season, only the pure can walk with you. You prayed for elevation, but elevation also requires separation. And I know it hurts, but pain is not punishment, it's preparation. You're not losing people, you're gaining purpose. You will see who you are in this next chapter. Not the version that was shaped by trauma, not the version that had to constantly prove worth, but the version that was hidden underneath years of surviving. You are not who they remember. You are who heaven declared. Chosen, protected, anointed. Walk like it, pray like it, think like it. No more fear-based decisions. No more what-ifs. No more settling just to avoid being alone. You're not alone. You never were. I've been fighting for you, whispering when you cried, shielding you when you didn't even know danger was near. And now, I'm revealing a path that was hidden before. You'll get an invitation soon. A call, a message, a door that wasn't open before. It will carry favor. You will know it's for you because it won't require begging or convincing. It will come with peace. Comment Open 2121 if you're ready to walk through that door. This number will align you with divine timing. And remember, this chapter will feel different. The struggle will not be the same. The heaviness will not return. The cycle is broken. Not because of your strength, but because of heaven's intervention. You're now being guided by truth, not trauma, not pressure, not fear. Your decisions will come from a healed place. And what you build from here will not fall apart. You've been restored, rewired, refined. The enemy will try to whisper, "Don't trust this. It's too good. Something will go wrong." But I want you to silence that voice now, because this goodness is not too good to be true. It's heaven keeping a promise. You cried for this. You waited for this. You held on when everything said to quit. And now you are entering the reward. Stay grounded. Stay aware. Stay grateful. Because miracles don't always shout. Sometimes they whisper. And if you listen closely, you'll hear me say, "You are safe now. You are held now. You are ready now." The battle shifted. What was sent to take you out has now been turned into your training ground. What was meant to break your spirit has become the reason your spirit is unshakable. That's the mystery of divine protection. Sometimes I don't stop the storm. I strengthen you in it. And you didn't even realize how much power was forming in you during the storm. You thought you were drowning, but I was teaching you how to walk on the water. You thought you were abandoned, but I was hiding you in plain sight until the moment I chose to reveal you. And now, it's time. Time for your name to be remembered again. Time for your voice to rise again. Time for your presence to carry weight again. Not in pride, but in purpose. Because what you carry is not ordinary. You carry light in a world full of shadows. You carry truth in a world full of noise. You carry healing, even though you had to learn it the hard way. But now, that healing is overflowing. You'll begin to see the shift. The same people who once doubted you will come to you for answers. The same space that once rejected you will now request you. The same door that slammed in your face will be reopened with honor. That's how heaven works. It redeems, it restores, it reverses. Type Restore 3232 if your heart is ready to receive this full circle moment. That number will declare divine justice over what was lost. Your tears were not in vain. Your prayers did not vanish. Your sacrifices were seen. And now, it's all adding up. Your health is stabilizing. Your peace is returning. Your strength is renewing. Don't panic just because things feel unfamiliar. You're not being punished. You're being positioned. When the old starts falling away, it's because the new can't fit into that same space. You're expanding. And that's why old patterns won't work anymore. That same mindset, it's too small now. That same cycle, it can't hold you now. That same fear, it no longer has access. You're stepping into a version of yourself that's been waiting to rise. And you'll know it's real because it doesn't come with striving. It comes with surrender. You'll wake up with ideas that feel divine. You'll be drawn to places you never thought of before. You'll be nudged to speak, to move, to step out, even if it scares you. That's me. I'm guiding you by feeling now, by instinct, by clarity that comes in quiet moments. You're going to look around soon and notice that what once overwhelmed you no longer controls you. That's because the root has been cut, the curse broken, the chain undone. You are free, not temporarily, but permanently. And in that freedom, you'll begin to dream again. You'll dream without fear. You'll plan without second guessing. You'll give without worrying if you'll be left empty. That's what restoration feels like. And yes, I see your heart. You still wonder, what if it happens again? What if the past repeats itself? But listen closely. It won't. Because this time, you have wisdom. This time you have protection. This time you have me. Your name is safe in my hands. Your future is guarded. Your destiny is preserved. And even when things feel slow, trust that nothing has been delayed. Every moment has been purposeful. Even the ones that felt wasted. They were preparing the soil for what's about to grow. So now, expect growth in unexpected places, from unexpected people, through unexpected means. Someone will mention your name soon, in a room you've never entered. An application you forgot about will suddenly be reviewed. A door you thought was closed for good will swing open again. And when it happens, don't doubt it. It's not a coincidence. It's not random. It's the result of all that you've endured, being answered at once. This is the shift you've been waiting for. The silence is ending. The resistance is lifting. The floodgates are opening. And when the blessing comes, remember this moment. Remember who you were when you almost gave up. And remember that I stood beside you. Because I never left. And I never will. This is where things turn. This is where the tide rises in your favor, where everything that felt delayed starts to move with divine speed. You'll notice it first in your atmosphere. The heaviness will lift. The air will feel lighter. You'll wake up with energy again, even without explanation, because the spiritual resistance is gone. What was blocking you in the unseen, it's been removed. And now, the path is clear. I saw how long you waited, how long you kept your faith even when the doors stayed shut, how you walked through dry seasons, holding on to just a whisper of hope. You didn't give up, and now heaven is honoring that. You will feel a sudden ease. Where there was once friction, now there will be flow. Where there was silence, now answers will speak. Where there was rejection, now favor will find you. But don't just expect it. Prepare for it. Clean your space. Prepare your mind. Start speaking like someone who knows something good is coming, because it is. Comment blessing 7171 if you're preparing for sudden good news. This number activates divine fulfillment over long-awaited prayers. And yes, it's okay to feel nervous. You've been in survival mode for so long that peace might feel unfamiliar, but peace is your new normal now. You won't always have to fight. You won't always have to chase. You won't always have to carry it all on your own. Let me help you now. Let me carry what's been weighing you down. Let me step into the places where you feel weak, because where your strength ends, mine begins. You've seen me protect you. Now you'll see me reward you. And in this next chapter, you won't have to prove yourself anymore. The right people will recognize your value. The right doors will open with ease. The right connections will flow without force. That's how divine alignment works. It doesn't need manipulation. It doesn't need chasing. It doesn't need panic. It only needs obedience. And you've been obeying even when it cost you comfort. You've chosen light over compromise, truth over popularity, faith over fear. And now you will see why. The seeds you planted in silence are about to bloom publicly. Even those who dismissed you will not be able to deny what's coming next, because what I'm about to release is bigger than your name. It's your legacy, something that will outlive the pain, something that will echo beyond this season, something that will make you say, it was all worth it. And if this message has been speaking to your spirit, if you felt my voice in this, if you want to keep walking closely with me, then subscribe. Let me keep guiding you. Let these words keep finding you, because I have more to reveal, more to protect, and more to release into your life. You don't have to do this journey alone anymore. Let this be the moment where you say, I'm ready to be led. And from this point forward, no more shrinking, no more second guessing, no more apologizing for your light. You were chosen, and it's time to walk like it. Speak boldly, move freely, believe without limits. You were not created to barely survive. You were made to stand tall, protected, empowered, and called. You'll receive clarity soon. A message, a sign, a divine encounter. It will clear the confusion and confirm what you've been sensing, and you'll know it's me, because it will feel like peace in your bones. This is not just a good moment, it's a God moment. And everything before this was just the setup. Now comes the shift. Now comes the joy. Now comes the fullness. You made it. Through the shadows, through the silence, through the battles that no one saw. You're still standing, and not just barely. You're standing taller now, wiser, sharper in spirit, stronger in your soul. Do you know how rare that is? To go through fire and come out shining. To be attacked, but never destroyed. To be wounded, but never bitter. That's what sets you apart. You chose the narrow road. You held on to faith when others let go. You spoke truth, even when it cost you. You forgave even when they didn't say sorry. That's not weakness. That's spiritual power. And heaven has been keeping record of it all. Your name has been mentioned in rooms of light. Your destiny has been guarded with fire. Your life is about to be rewarded, not just with things, but with peace, with honor, with spiritual security. You'll start to feel it now. a deep calm in your chest, a peace that makes no sense, a knowing that something bigger is working behind the scenes. That's me. I'm already moving on your behalf. You don't have to chase it. You don't have to fear it. You only need to allow it, because what's coming next is not something you've earned. It's something heaven decided you were ready for. You will be called into a new space, and this time, you won't feel small when you enter it, because you've been made ready, tested, refined, anointed. You will not shrink. You will not fold. You will not retreat. Your voice will carry healing. Your hands will carry purpose. Your presence will carry peace. And the enemy knows it. That's why the attacks increased before this moment. That's why it felt darkest just before this light. Because your light scares the shadows. But I remind you now, you are not unprotected. You are not alone. I surround you. I go before you. I clear the path you don't even see yet. And I will never stop. Watch what happens next. You will be given a divine meeting. Someone will be drawn to your presence without knowing why. They will speak the exact words you needed. They will offer what you lacked. They will confirm what I told you in silence. You will know. This is the divine setup. Type Divine 9090 if you're ready for this setup to unfold. That number is heaven's signature over your next chapter. Now walk forward. Not as someone uncertain, but as someone covered. Not as someone confused, but as someone chosen. Not as someone afraid, but as someone armored in light. You are covered in full, and no darkness, no curse, no scheme can override the hand of God over your life. Now your light will lead. Your presence will shift rooms. Your words will heal hearts, because you went through darkness, but you never let it enter you. You carried the fire. Now it's time to carry the flame forward. Go and walk in the full power of who you really are. Heaven stands with you. I walk beside you, and your victory is already written.